What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're taking a look at something I am ridiculously excited for. We're going to be taking a look at Neca's first of the series, the Dinosaurs Baby Sinclair Ultimate Action Figure. Oh man, I'm a big Dinosaurs fan. I binged the whole show twice. I love dinosaurs. So on the back, you can see a nice little read-up for not only dinosaurs, a little bit of history of the show, a little bit about Baby Sinclair himself, and then, of course, my man Earl, which I have not found him yet, but please trust that I will be getting every figure they make for this line. You can see in here a nice product shot, and then, of course, the Baby Sinclair with everything he comes with. Love the top. I love this. And then on the bottom, you do get to see the read-up there, and then how to assemble the high chair. But yeah, this is so awesome. This is a dream come true to get a line of action figures like this. I did not expect to find this as fast as I did and as easy as I did. I went into a Target just to kill some time before a movie, and he was just sitting on the shelf. Would I have loved to find Earl with him? Sure, but that'll just be another video for another day. So for now, let's go ahead and pop this baby open, because it may not be the mama, but I'm pretty excited nonetheless. So, getting this little cutie out of the packaging, holy squid. This is awesome. This is so awesome. I love Jim Henson. I'm a big Jim Henson creature factory. I love that kind of stuff. I love old puppetry. So this stuff is right up my alley. I think there's only one thing of Jim Henson I've watched that I'm not a fan of. Go watch Turkey Hollow. That shit's horrible. But this was my squid. I love this show. It's great. It's very rewatchable. It's funny. It holds up to this day. There's some crazy jokes in it. So if you have not seen the show, go ahead and watch it. It's kind of hilarious. But man, I think Baby is a great way to start. He's by far the most iconic character in the show. Just because you used to see him everywhere. I mean, he was, for those who don't know also, he was voiced by the dude who voices Elmo. Or did voice Elmo. I don't know if he does anymore. And if you listen to him, he does sound the same. So, taking a look at the baby, he looks great. I love that little head sculpt. The eyes are painted beautifully. The cheeks are painted nicely. You get that nice dinosaur scale pattern in the back. It looks great. You get a nice little dry brush of white over the yellow shirt. His little chubby arms, all of his little finger and toenails are painted great. He's thick. He's a thick boy. Very wide hips and legs, and you do get his little tail. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. I really like the sculpt on that. A nice little paint on there. And I love... Oop, I dropped him. Oh, man, he's going to have developmental issues. But I really like the little toes painted. They're so cute. It's hilarious. But, yeah, I mean, he's a tiny figure. And I could totally see why people wouldn't want to spend the money on him. But he comes with so much stuff. And for me, I'm happy. I'm happy to get this. So, he does come with maybe the most accessories I've ever seen with an action figure, or like it's definitely up there, and the accessories are all so well done. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. This is a lot of accessories. So let's start off with the most basic stuff. He comes with a couple pairs of interchangeable hands. You get little grip hands, various like openness of grip hands for holding various items. That one's for thinner items. This one's like a pinching item. I would have liked a pair of fist hands, because he does get angry, and I think it would have been cute to have him like, Arr! So just a little complaint. And then you do get an interchangeable head when his horn grew. So in the show, he grows this horn, and everybody thinks he's like this wise, guru that they need to go ask questions, and then, at the end, it's just like they learn to appreciate him. It's always about life lessons with this show, even though Earl, I'll save his complaints for his video, but man, that guy's one of the worst dads ever, in my opinion. But, I really do like the paint on this. Is just as good as the other one. I kind of wish that the horn was removable, because I really like that facial expression for him. I would have liked more head sculpts without this on it. That's just me personally. Even if there's like a little hole in the head, I would have liked if this came off. So really good looking head sculpt. Very nice deep cut. You do get a slingshot. He always just has random stuff, so you do get a slingshot. I love the green wash over it. It looks very good. You can, kind of stretch it. You get more basic baby stuff, so like a bottle. Looks very good. Oops, I dropped it. You do get a spoon, a wooden spoon. There's even a little bit of a wash on that. It's crazy. A baseball bat. Looks very good. You get a frying pan, which is probably what I'm going to have him hold. Hit him with that. You do get a little bowl. Looks good. I like that it's like, glossy on the inside and matte on the outside. Looks nice. You do get the TV remote, because he's probably going to watch his favorite show, which we'll talk about in a second. You do get this blanket, which is done beautifully, which goes on top of the high chair. And speaking of, I'm saving my favorite accessories for last. You do get this high chair made of stone. I mean, not actual stone, but it looks like it's made of stone. Love this. Absolutely love this. So, obviously, you can go ahead and take this off. Slide him through there. Lift up his arms. Lift up his arms a little bit. And then what you do is slide this down. Line up the pegs. And boom. There you go. You can hit dad all day. Or, I'm sorry, not the mama. Looks great. I love him in his little high chair. You get the cookie monsters. Or like the cookie gremlin things. Dang, he's kind of caked. But these little guys live in the fridge, and we'll give them food that they have in there. I really like that. I like his little boogie eyes. Very nicely painted. And then you get a bunch of toys. So you get this little dinosaur. Some kind of sauropod. He looks cute with all his little rainbow scoots. You get this little silly fella. He may be the silliest fella I have in my collection at this point. Just look at how silly he is. I really like him. And then you do get this amazingly painted Ankylosaurus. Like, look at the way that that's painted. All the scoots along the back. Very nicely done. But, of course, he has to have Georgie. Now, in the show, this is kind of like their Barney, I guess, which Neca, give us a Barney. That would be awesome. But I really like it. My friend was like, so there's a dinosaur in that hippo suit. I'm like, yep. This is Georgie the hippo. I love his little nails that are painted. He's got a nice dry brush over the orange. I love this. So you can kind of have him playing with Georgie. I like that a lot. Very, very cool. So yeah, a great spread of accessories that really do, in my opinion, make it worth the money a little bit more. It makes the pill a little bit easier to swallow. Again, I totally understand people not wanting to buy this little ass figure for $40, but for me, I've wanted this line ever since I watched the show, so I'm happy that they at least attempted to give you as much plastic as they could. As for Baby's articulation, I would say that that's a double ball peg up at the head. It can look up pretty surprisingly well. Down, pivot side to side, and rotate all around. And the heads do interchange very nicely. So yeah, it is a double ball peg up there. Very easy to pop the heads on and off. I didn't have to heat up anything. The tail does come separately, but it just popped in, and it's on a really good ball joint. So up and down, side to side, and you can rotate it if you'd like. So all around good motion. Shoulders go out there that far. They go down. They'll rotate, and then you do just get a hinge and swivel at the wrist. You do get a diaphragm joint where the shirt meets the belly, so you can make his muffin top a little bit better. Shifts back and forth. It will rotate and pivot side to side. Was not expecting that, but they did it. You do get it's a ball peg in there. So it kind of goes like this. It'll pivot on the ball peg a little bit. Knees will bend this much. They'll also rotate. And then the ankles move up and down and pivot. Again, articulation is kind of arbitrary on a character like this. You just want like general little poses. I mean, the most action he ever does is he crawls sometimes. But the head's not going to be able to get up that far. But in the show, I will say in the show, if he could get his head up like this, his tail just kind of stays up and wobbles back and forth when he crawls. Like, his tail does not go down. It just kind of flails up in the air. So it's not completely inaccurate. And I think if the head could look up, it'd be, damn near close to what he does in the show. Like, if he could look up more, that'd be good, actually. So, I just go over articulation because it's what I do. Is it necessary? Probably not. But, it works for this guy. Here he is next to the Neca Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzwares Fortnite Series 6-inch Peely. Here he is next to the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman and the Hasbro X-Men Marvel Legends Series Darwin. And then here he is with the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If series Zombie Captain America. So yeah, I understand. There's not much to this figure, but it makes me a happy collector. He's definitely going on my main figure display. I'm just going to have him sit in the front because I'm a big puppeteer guy. I love Muppet type things, and Jim Henson stuff is always great. And as somebody who's watched the whole series twice, I'm a big fan of this, and I cannot wait to get the whole family, and Roy, and Monica, and, what's the boss's name? It's bothering me. Shit, I forget the boss's name. I'll take anyone. If they even wanted to make a 2-scale Georgie the Hippo, that would be amazing if we got that deep in the line. Holy crap. Neca said that more is coming. I mean, at the very least, give us the direct family. And you could probably put Monica as like a pack-in for Charlene. It's just like a huge head that you could hang on the wall. That would, oh man, that would be so awesome. But enough of me rambling. I think that this is an awesome figure. And while I do think he is a little pricey for what you get, I think the $30 price point would have been good. I think $35, $40, pushing it. But I love it. I'm very, very happy. So at that price point of around $40, I'm still going to give this an 8 out of 10. I love it. I think the paint and sculpt is perfect. The articulation is what it needs to be. And the accessories are some of the best I've ever seen. It just really comes down to that this little guy is $40. And you got to choose whether or not that's something you want to pay for. But I did, and I'm happy that I did. So with all that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. If you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot over there, and I have a lot of fun, and I'm sure you all will too. And Letterboxd. As always, let me know. You coppin'? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.